Hey, I'm Lucas, and if you're like most creatives, organization is not at the top of our to-do list. We're great at creating, but when it comes to file management, we kind of suck at it. One of the most critical and most overlooked parts of any kind of shoot or any video is the planning. But it's not just about brainstorming ideas, it's setting your project up for success. So that is where file management comes in. What it really comes down to is setting up your projects for success. So file management is one of the ways to do that. Having a clear file structure is super important if you just want to keep your project organized, if anyone else needs to jump into your project, or if the client asks for any dreaded revisions. Over the last year, I've developed a file structure that works for just about every project that I work on. Best of all, it's automated. Using macOS's Automator app, I found that a lot of times I have the same or similar assets for a lot of videos that I create. I keep making those folders and waste time doing so. Okay, so you're starting a new project and it's super exciting, and I know that I've been there and I'm sure that you've been there too, but a lot of times we'll just jump right into it and not plan out anything, not keep our project organized, whatever, whether that be the size of it or whatever it is. If it's a small little video, I don't want to make a whole new folder structure for it because I just want to get it done. It's going to take less than 15 minutes and then I'll be done with it. But if any revisions or anything else, or you want to refer back to this later, you might have a little bit of a rough time. And that is why having a repeatable file structure is super important, whether you're working by yourself or working with others. Let's take a look at it. I have 5 main folders that I use that all have their own subfolders to keep the project super organized. That's deliverables, audio, project files, footage, and any other random assets that I might have. And in each of those folders, they're divided into subfolders to keep it even more organized. And this makes sure that everything is where it needs to be and that I can find it very quickly. Over the last year, I've even had my muscle memory go to where my hand thinks that the folder will be in the Finder window. Now, this caused some problems when I changed how my folder structure was, but it's refined and I think this is the final version. Making each of these folders every single time, super tedious, not worth it. Don't go that way. But using the Automator app, we can make all of these folders with 1 or 2 or 3 clicks. Once you've set up your Automator app, all that you need to do is double click it, tell it what the client is and what the project is. So this client is, we'll just leave it as client. Then the project will just say test project. Then you hit enter and it will ask you where you want to put it. So you can just put that on the desktop and then it creates a whole file structure for you to use. And it's completely blank. And so all your project files can go in there, all your footage, everything, separated by B-roll, whatever. What you can do in your Automator app is change what these folders look like. So here's a little bit of a technical breakdown of it. The first step is to ask for text. So it says, what is the name of the project? It automatically grabs today's date, and then I have it set to do an underscore client underscore project, and those are the ones that I have to fill in myself. So this sets the value of the new variable, the new project. Then it asks Finder for items. Where to save the folder is the prompt that I typed in there, and we'll start at the desktop. That can change if you have an external drive that's plugged in most of the time, then that's my other thought for making this work, but I just have it set to the desktop just in case there's a really quick project that I need to set up. Types is files and folders rather than just files or just folders. And then we'll start at new project, and then this is where everything comes together. Basically, all that you need to do is copy and paste what I have in here, then you can change it from there. Now, if you take a look, it's a little bit out of order because I've made adjustments to it, but I have each of the folders numbered so that they set up that way in Finder, because Finder does it numerically and then alphabetically. And so deliverables is down here at the very bottom, but it's 01-deliverables/review. So that is this review folder here in the deliverables folder. And so if a folder is under or has another slash after it that makes a subfolder. Basically, it's a directory. And so it creates the deliverables folder up here, and then it creates the deliverables/review folder afterwards. And so up here creates the assets folder, then assets, captions, graphics, motion graphics, and other. And then same with project files, footage, audio, the works. What am I trying to say here? If you do a lot of work on the front end, if you sweat in the preparation, you won't bleed in the production. And so sweating in your production, in your pre-production, sweating in your pre-production will help when you're, 3/4 of the way done with the project and the client wants to add something else, and all your files are in your downloads folder or wherever else on someone else's computer, whatever the fact may be. Keeping all your files organized and in one place is super crucial, especially for video content. So taking 20 minutes to set up your folder structure in Automator can save you so much time, and it leaves you more time to do what you're good at, to create. Organization is the foundation of efficiency, and efficiency is the key to growth. So whether you're a freelancer or running a business, or you're a seasoned veteran just adopting new tricks, then I recommend you give this a try. There's a link in the description for a step-by-step guide on how to set up your own Automator process. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and let me know in the comments if you see that I can improve the Automator app anywhere. Also, let me know what your file structure is. With that, I will see you in the next video. Keep creating.